It is a clinically related experience, but it didn't happen in the clinics. That's the problem. So there are two in my hierarchy. The first one, I was a copper. But that, I believe, is what I should talk about. I was a copper in Abuja, and one morning, loud bangs on the door, and it happens to be one of my fellow coppers who was histrionic. I couldn't even make out what he was saying. Then the girlfriend, who was also a copper, we all did come together, was gasping for breath. Apparently, she was an asthmatic and ran out of, was not responding to her normal inhaler. And unlike when I was home here in Benin, I had, hopefully I had everything, but I didn't have it there. So what do? It was going. So we had to, luckily I was living in the area, so it wasn't far from the general GMC, the General Medical Center. So we rushed her there. Now, back then, this was 97, when the military was Abacha, nothing was working. I mean, you need to see that place then. So we couldn't get anything. The pharmacy was, so we remember there's one of our colleagues who was a pharmacist there in that hospital. That's not where I was serving. So we rushed to his apartments. Remember, there wasn't GSM back then, so we couldn't communicate. We're hoping. Luckily, we got there. He rushed to their pharmacy to go and see if he could get aminophylline injection. But before then, the lady had stopped breathing. Now, that's the first and the last time I've ever done mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. This lady was very fair. You could see her going blue. You know, she stopped breathing, really, but her heart was still beating. So we did mouth-to-mouth breathing. Then luckily the guy rushed in and said he had the aminophylline, so I drew it. You know, normally we take it slowly, but I myself gotten histrionic. Remember, I was a young doctor, not as experienced as NASA. And then she gasped and started breathing again. You know, and then this girl was gone. It's an experience I never forgot. She sent me a card after that experience. That, I believe, is about 30, this is 2026. 97 is how many years ago?
Nearly 30 years.
Nearly 30 years ago. I still have the card. But now I don't even know the girl's name anymore. I can't remember. The guy, we've lost touch. You know, like I said, there wasn't GSM. So after we left Abuja, we lost touch to this day. So, but that's an experience that made me glad I was a doctor. It really made me glad I was a doctor, because that girl was a gunner.